My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and my videos aren't going up, so I don't know that this one will. I've done two, and they didn't go up. So I'll try again and hope. I wanted to mention this in reference to James Forrestal. He was, well, I had all this out. Now then, I put it away. He was appointed, I believe, in 47. Like I said, I had it all out, and now then those tapes didn't go up. But he was appointed to head up Majestic 12. It became a cover-up for the alien crash in Roswell, New Mexico. It became the shadow government, which pretend then that there was no aliens. You don't know if there was or wasn't, but why could there not have been? My point is, really was the whole thing, which could have been staged, for that very purpose of bringing in and saying, we're going to see about the aliens, and then you appoint the shadow government, and you don't know what happens after then. The thing is, and I'm dropping everything, I had it in order, and I might as well just let it drop. And I'll just make it short. Maybe this one will go up. But George Forrestal was appointed by Truman, and I believe 47, but you can check out the dates. I want to say that Roosevelt was president, and he helped in my kidnapping. I was kidnapped and brought over here in 42. I was born in 39, and my father is a real King Edward VIII, and you have to know about that to know where I'm going. He never married this woman. That was an imposter that married Wallace Simpson. My Uncle George is illegal, George VI, and Elizabeth is illegal, a whole bunch. They're part of the Illuminati, Freemason New World Order that's in place now. So they hijacked the monarchy. They helped take down my father, King Edward VIII. And, they signed illegal treaties that allowed the United States to put military bases all over British soil and use Great Britain as hostages. Now, I want to, this is my father. And he was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe, my mom. He never married Wallace Simpson. That was a total lie. So what do you think about this woman now? Do you think it's okay that she sold out her country? She sold out the real queen. Real king was my father, Edward VIII, and me, Victoria II. And knew all along they did about my kidnapping. Her father helped in it. So she's never helped. She's contributed to the cover-up. She's lived quite well, you think. Well, I have been tortured here every day of my life. I don't know where my sons Mark and Scott, who are the legal heirs, not her pack of thieves. Okay, now that I've said that, I did want to put this in on, it's in the second tape. Those didn't go up. But I wrote a book before I found out about being kidnapped in my real name and all that. I wrote a book, medical malpractice book in Atlanta, 77, 78, 79. And Larry Flint, Hustler Magazine, was shot in Lawrenceville, Georgia during that time, March the 6th of 78. And the persons who shot him and killed his attorney in Lawrenceville were programmed. So lay it to shoot him. That's part of what I've been telling about. And later, the Dr. Congressman Larry McDonald I had written about in the mind control cases. And by the way, I want to mention this here. Warren and Rosina Matthews specifically were a couple of forensic pathologists. They were married that worked for Larry McDonald, worked for, let me say this, Piedmont Hospital. They were deliberately murdered, and it was all questionable about the girl that testified in it, Debbie Kidd, being hypnotized. So I want to get away from that, but I do want to say that mind control, and I had lists of these, and so I had a reporter, FBI agent, um, of deaths at Redstone, other deaths that were done in patterns, and it's you can do it with the Tesla files that were stolen. You use mind control, hypnosis, mind control. It's a different method of using it. They teach you the Morse code without you knowing it, and they can program your kids, they can program you, and you don't even know it. Who would you go to if you found out? You'd be labeled as crazy and locked up, like James Holmes here, who's innocent as heck, and given psychotic drugs, and now he's on death row. This is part of the Virginia Tech's long list of them. They're the 33 murders in April the 16th of '07, and this is, that was mind control murders, the 33 deaths, and there's a list of them there, but this man, Fort Hood shooter, psychiatrist himself, finished school at Virginia Tech here in Blacksburg, and he was born here in Roanoke, Benton. Now then, I think I showed you my uncle, George, that became the illegal monarch and helped kidnap me. Joe Kennedy helped kidnap me, and Roosevelt appointed Joseph Kennedy ambassador, 36 till he was kicked out in 46. Now then, what I wanted to go here, I was brought near what became NASA, started there. They brought over Werner von Braun, who was a good man. But the point I'm trying to make is my kidnapping entailed a whole lot of things, not just money that you could hold in your hand and see. So they got me for all I was worth, and then after I was doing the book, April Fool's Day of '80, I was filled full of antifreeze and should have died. And I was flown out to Larry Flint's during that political campaign to replace Larry McDonald, Congressman Doctor. And Mr. Flint's first words to me, indicating he already knew about me, and I'd never met him. I did know about his shooting, and that was programmed, and they were under mind control to do it. But he said to me, they tried to make a vegetable out of you because they wanted to send you back. Well, they wanted to send you back a vegetable. By that he meant back to Great Britain. Kidnap your queen and send her back in that condition after they've done all this to me and to the British people. And now then, this is going to go off. I wanted to get this to James Vincent Forrestal. There is a connection to NASA, to the alien. Is there in there the Roswell crash and all that? And you can go back to the timeline. I've had it here, and it's fallen, and I can't find it. And I'm just going to try to put this up. But Truman inherited the presidential castle up there, White House, when Roosevelt, the one who helped kidnap me and take down my father and all that illegal. My God, is that okay with everybody? It seems to have been. But anyway, I guess I'll have to do a number 2 on this one. I don't know if it'll go up or not. It'll be James Forrestal, Majestic 12, because the Majestic 12 became the shadow government that Truman put in place to supposedly see about the Roswell, were there aliens, and really what happened, Forrestal became disenchanted with it. He didn't think it right. He thought they should tell the truth about it all, the cover-up and everything. And by the way, they in this, anybody that believed in aliens was supposed to be nuts or crazy, just like they do if you mention mind control, which can be proven. I mean, everybody can Google it, not just me telling it back in 77, 78, and having a list of the murders done in patterns. It's an invisible weapon. So if it's not done in patterns, how do you prove it to someone? It's hard to prove even when